Hello, and welcome to Human Talks. Today, I want to talk to you about something very real, something many people feel, but don't always understand. Feeling stuck. Maybe you know this feeling. You wake up in the morning, and before your day even starts, you already feel tired. Not because your body is tired, but because your mind is. You look at your life, and everything seems normal. Nothing is really wrong. But at the same time, something doesn't feel right. And you start asking yourself, is this really my life? Is this how I want to live? Why do I feel like nothing is changing? If you feel like this, you are not alone. Many people feel the same way. And today, we are going to talk about it. Because sometimes, it's time to change your life. Not tomorrow. Not next year. But starting today. Let's begin with something important. Why do people feel stuck? There are many reasons. But one of the biggest reasons is routine. The same habits every day. The same actions. The same thoughts. Wake up, check your phone, rush, work, come home, scroll, sleep, repeat. At first, it feels normal. But over time, life becomes automatic. You stop thinking. You stop feeling. You stop noticing your life. You are not really living. You are just repeating. And that's when the feeling of being stuck begins. Another important reason is fear. Fear of change. Fear of the unknown. Fear of making a mistake. Even when people are not happy, they still stay in the same place. Why? Because it feels safe. Because it's familiar. And our brain loves what is familiar. Even if it's not good for us. This is called the comfort zone. The comfort zone is a place where everything feels safe. But nothing grows. Let me say that again. The comfort zone is safe, but it stops your growth. Now, here is something interesting. Many people think they are waiting for the right moment to change. They say, I will start when I have more time. I will start when I have more money. I will start when I feel ready. But the truth is, that perfect moment never comes. There is always something missing. There is always a reason to wait. And while you wait, your life stays the same. Or sometimes, it becomes even harder. So what can you do? How do you start changing your life? The answer is simple. But not easy. You start small. Very small. Most people think change must be big. They think they need to change everything at once. New job. New city. New life. But real change doesn't work like that. Real change starts with small actions. Small decisions. Small habits. For example, you wake up in the morning. And instead of checking your phone, you sit in silence for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. You breathe. You think. You notice how you feel. This is a small change. But it breaks the automatic pattern. And that's how change begins. Let's talk about habits. Your habits create your life. Not your dreams. Not your plans. Your habits. What you do every day becomes your future. If you want a different life, you need different habits. But don't try to change everything. Choose one small habit. Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's going to sleep earlier. Maybe it's reading for 10 minutes. Maybe it's walking instead of scrolling on your phone. These small actions look simple. But if you do them every day, they change your life. Slowly, but strongly. Now let's talk about mindset. Mindset is how you think. And your thinking shapes your life. If you always say, I can't. It's too hard. I'm not ready. Then you stop before you even try. But if you change your words, you change your direction. Instead of, I can't, say, I will try. Instead of, it's too hard, say, I will start small. Instead of, I failed, say, I am learning. Your words are powerful. Be careful with them. Let me share a simple idea with you. You don't need to change your whole life today. You just need to change your direction. Think about that. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be ready. You just need to take one step. One small step. And then another. And another. That's how everything changes. Now, let's talk about emotions. Sometimes people feel tired inside. They feel stress, pressure, sadness. But they ignore it. They continue their routine. They don't stop. They don't listen. But emotions are important. They are signals. They show you what needs attention. If you feel tired all the time, maybe something in your life needs to change. If you feel unhappy, maybe you are not living the life you want. Don't ignore your feelings. Listen to them. They are trying to help you. Let's imagine something. Imagine your life 1 year from now. If you change nothing, what will happen? Probably, everything will be the same. Maybe even worse. Now imagine something else. You start small changes today. One habit. One action. Every day. In 1 year. Your life can be completely different. More energy. More clarity. More confidence. This is possible. But only if you start. Here is a simple truth. Change is not easy. But staying stuck is also not easy. Both are hard. So you have a choice. Choose your hard. Growth is hard. But regret is also hard. Trying is hard. But staying the same is also hard. So ask yourself. Which hard do you choose? Let's take a small pause. Take a deep breath. Think about your life right now. What do you want to change? Not everything. Just one thing. What is one small step you can take today? Maybe you already know the answer. And if you know it, don't wait. Start today. Before we finish, I want you to repeat something with me. I can change my life. My future starts today. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to start. Thank you for listening to Human Talks. If this episode made you think, take one small action today. Not tomorrow. Today. Because your life doesn't change in 1 day. But your direction can. Take care of yourself. And I will see you in the next episode.